We back? Maybe? Hopefully? Alright, we back. But, not gonna lie, if my friends invited me to go watch a meteor shower, which sounds cool, but it's an hour away in a rented out old house, nah. Nah. Welcome back, thank you. Thank you, yes. I don't know. I guess I don't know how to say. I wasted a bunch of time stalling because I didn't want to come and not make it weird. Things are already weird enough. I haven't spoken to any of them in almost a year. You really think they won't forgive you for that? I think it doesn't matter what I think. I think I'm panicking. Emily, what are you so afraid of? Did Fred the demon of the trunk, whatever, the Elden Ring dude's name is? Every time someone has told me there's a meteor shower, I never see any showering meters, right? Just looking up, wondering if that's a star or a drone. You can call important facts from your memory log. Press question mark. What's question? I thought I was playing my gamepad, my game controller. Oh, it's my middle button, I guess. Call back if you see this. We're going to the Kroger down the road. The gate combination is the third number on the post-it. See you soon. Hee 420. The grunts were like, we don't even know what the fuck this button is. So that person followed us an hour. Alright, time out. He said third one. 8129. And the trunk he probably did. Now, if my friends are waiting for me like that, I'm going home. Why would anyone leave a post-it with the code to the gate, right? Not smart. Oh, his name is Cliff. Oh, hey, Cliff. He's cool. Hence the name Cliff and the cigarette. And the douchebag attitude. Gary, there she is, the star of the show. Francine, you're finally here. Yeah, Cliff's a hoe. Megan, yeah, long drive, huh? It wasn't that bad. I think all in all, it was like three and a half hours for nah. Felt more like 6 from here. We were getting worried about you. You have to lie. I don't want to bring my mom into this. I don't want them to expect my car. We'll lie about work. I got delayed by a work thing. Afraid the trunk demon needed to be. Sorry. The work thing took up more time than I expected it to. Took way longer to pack up after the con than I expected. Oh, the graphic design convention? Yeah. Well, now the work week is over and it's time to sit around doing nothing. You're gonna love it, Emily. And hey, I take it you got my text message? Yep, all of them. Cool. We were worried you weren't be able to get inside. Did P have any trouble getting here? Actually, P isn't here yet. He's about 33 hours late. Yeah. He was supposed to be here last night. Worst of all, the owner of the house didn't want to let us in before everyone named on the rental was here. Yeah, like a server out the garden not wanting to seat us until our whole party had arrived. It took some convincing for him to let us stay. Is that why Mr. Ness gave us an hour of instructions on how not to wreck the place? I think he would have done that either way. He didn't strike me as the kind of guy who gets a lot of company. Not to be mean. Was that too mean? You're fine. Anyway, come in, Emily. Make yourself comfortable. For real, we've got some catching up to do. How long's it been since I last saw you? Like a year? Yeah, don't keep us waiting any longer. Hey, why don't I take your bag for you? Okay. Hey, everybody's really happy to have you here. I am too. It just seems like an awkward group of people together. Oh, this is the combination to my own suitcase. It's 420. Oh, the time is actually going on its own. The front door doesn't open. A deadbolt holds the door in place in its upper left corner. The locking mechanism doesn't have power. A yellow cable leads from the lock mechanism into the other room. This is why I packed. I know I was in a hurry, but this is 2 pairs of pants and no underwear. What the hell? This is so embarrassing. My suitcase. There's like 2 pairs of pants in here, nothing else. That's it? You can use the instrument. Oh. It's 10:30 when it's about to go down. I got 3 hours. Oh, hell no. Hey. What are you doing? Now, where the fuck you going? I'm talking to you. Hey, Gary. Emily, I'm so happy you're here. Gary, I am so happy you're here. How was the convention? Aside from long. I spent 2 days in a hotel room with 8 other people. I slept on a pile of towels under an iron board. Yikes. Still. I'm glad you're here. Are you excited to get out there and see the parasites? I guess so. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm all shaky. I feel like I drank a ton of coffee. I had to stop doing that years ago. Wow, you're pretty into space stuff now, huh? Oh, Emily, I don't know if this is the door you want to open. I have spent a lot of time on astronomy Wikipedia lately. It's the pestilence. Maybe some other time. Okay, so, to start out, you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is a parasite? What we call the parasites are actually bits of junk that fall off a much bigger comet, the Swift Tuttle. Has this whole cloud of bits that follows around its orbit, and those bits get burned up in our atmosphere, hence the streaks of light. In fact, some of those little bits had been a part of the cloud for 1,000 years. Neat, isn't it? To think about how it went so far away just to come right back to us again. There's a lock on the front door. Do you know why? What? Did you try unlocking it? The lock seems like it needs power to unlock. Oh shit. We're trapped inside until we figure the lock out? No, 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 no. We're not gonna escape past that. Gary, we haven't caught up in a while. We haven't. Not that things have actually changed. Yeah, I'm breaking a window. And that's mostly a good thing. I'm still noodling around in Illustrator all day at the glove factory and hanging with Megan and Cliff a bunch. Life is pretty cool. Things are good at the glove factory? Things are great at the glove factory. They're starting to branch out into like hospital clothes. And R&D keeps me at a distance, but I've been hearing rumors about doggy shoes. Do you ever feel like moving on from there? It's been what, like 5 years? Yes, it's absolutely the longest I've ever stayed at one job, but I have no reason to go anywhere else. Anyway, things are good. I was out the other night with some friends. We went to a dive bar nearby to low-key celebrate my pal Ashley's lizard's birthday. We drank too much in honor of the little bastard and ended up at one of those touristy pick and mix candy shops, which is not a good thing for a drunk person to have access to. You just get too excited and start grabbing all the things you loved as a kid, and then you realize the gummy cola bottles suck. It's like, why did I get so many of these? Anyway, it was a pretty dumb fun, but it was pretty dumb fun, but fun nonetheless. You do anything exciting lately? I went to breakfast with Laura last week. Fun. A lot of dialogue, huh? How's the weekend been going? It's been good. Cliff has been a little clingy, but it's been good just hanging out, taking in the atmosphere. Not quite like old times, but I guess we can't expect them to be. What happened in this friend group? Have you seen Francine much? Some, definitely. A little bit of Francine. Oh. Honestly, she's been spending most of her time up in the weird old homeowner's weird old study. It's weird how when you see people again for the first time in a while, they seem like exaggerated versions of themselves. But I know that's in part because I'm exaggerated too. What's the plan for tonight? We were talking about watching a movie later, I guess. For now, I'm just gonna watch Megan play video games to see if Cliff needs help in the kitchen. Cliff is working on dinner right now, but he says he should be done soon. Anyway, Emily, you just got here. You should go say hey. Everybody else, I'll still be here. Wait, by the way, have you heard the house rules yet? House rules? Yeah, it's one of those things. The guy who owns the house is one of those people. The owner of the house left us a big binder of rules we have to follow. They're pretty basic aside from some weirdly specific rules about silverware. The only part that really matters is that we're supposed to stay out of the cellar and the attic. I wouldn't want to step foot in either of those places anyway. Right. In this old house, tetanus doesn't sound great right now. Also, you and me are going to be bunking together in the small bedroom next to the study. We're not going to be up to anything for a while, so you can get settled in. Why was she just standing here? The Tripton Tipper, August 20th, 1974. It's happening last Tuesday. The group of young men and women run a gamut of creative and professional aspirations. A writer here, a hyper-realist painter here, an industrial engineer turned performance artist beside. The latter would be Clara Jones, whose reputation rapidly rose throughout the past year as a holder of the revivalist happenings of the highest order, her work dazzling and frustrating poets and academics alike. Just like last week, the group to which Jones belonged gathered in a disused steel plant beneath a meteor shower to take in her latest work, orchestrated with her creative partner, Parker Nest. Okay. So, Francine, I'm here. Oh, hey, Emily. Glad you could make it. Your room is down the hall. I didn't keep you waiting, did I? No, we've been plenty busy without you, Emily. We went out to watch the Pierce hits last night. Things are moving. Well, thanks for putting this whole thing together. Again. No problem. Hope you've been well. Was Francine the one I was talking to on the phone earlier? I've been good. Really busy. Just non-stop working. Seems like it's been paying off. I saw Pemberton at Borders. Congrats. Thanks. My third grade art teacher started writing books for her grandkids and needed someone to draw them, and we had kept in touch online. So I kind of looked into it. How nice. That's very sweet. Since you're here, have you heard the house rules yet? The guy who owns the place is pretty precious about it, huh? I think this place is just important to him. But I'm glad you're all caught up. Oh, by the way, something's wrong in the bathroom. That's not the start of a good story. Nope, they're old pipes, I guess, and they get backed up sometimes. They work, but there's this big weird pump on the wall that's supposed to keep things flowing. Right away, Cliff came in and messed with it, and I yelled at him, "Now we're not gonna touch it again." Got it. Cool. Francine, it's been a while. It has. So, how was the drive? What? Did he take the 80 or... What are you, my dad? You know I had the same drive as you. I did it a good 30 hours ago. But we're coming from the same place. Right. Of course. How have you been? Pretty okay, I think. Finally doing a bit better with... everything. Yeah, no. Are you still doing freelance writing? Doing like magazine copy? A, a, a Greg Gator website copy? But yes. Today the path to the great American novel is paved with listicles, sadly. But there's no momentum. Have you been meeting new people in the city? Yeah, that knucklehead one was rude. I mean, sure, I've been working my way into a few circles of friends. It's been slow, but I've been proactive. Me, I find rewarding social interactions pretty much everywhere. Too busy with work to make friends, huh? I believe in you. That stuff all comes with time. Time isn't really an object. Aside from freelance, I really got nothing but time. I'm working on the social stuff, but most of the people I talk to on a daily basis are just kind of terrible. Yeah, let's make it about me now. Nah, even terrible people can come around eventually. It's kind of fun getting a terrible person on my side. Look, look at Cliff. I respect your bravado, Emily, but I don't want to get to know every random creep at every random party. I guess I don't either. Like, I don't know if it's me or if it's just getting old or what, but I feel like I used to just conquer social stuff. That's how I remember it. Yeah. It doesn't feel that way anymore. Well, last week I had a great second meeting with my history club, and I'm about to finish a semester of pottery lessons. It's a low stress way of meeting people. You should give it a try. What do you think of the library? From an anthropolog- anthropologet anthropological standpoint, they're fascinating. It's fun painting a picture of someone based on the contents of their bookshelf. As for the books themselves, they're not bad per se, but very dated. Dated is good sometimes, right? It can be, but that's why I said dated instead of just old. The stuff is all too old to love, too new to sell. What? Too old to love, but too new to sell. He seems to have stopped collecting sometime in the 70s. There are signed first editions by Gary Snyder, Lawrence Ferlinghetti, but none of the spines are broken, like they were never read. More of a collection than a library, maybe? Absolutely. These books are here to be surrounded by, not necessarily to be read. I don't care about the meteor shower. I'm trying to get information. You're piecing stuff together about the owner of the house, huh? I forgot you didn't get to meet him. His name is Parker Ness. He seemed like a pretty charming person. Maybe a little eccentric, though. He aggressively mentioned the parties he used to have here, how some of them ebbed and flowed for weeks at a time. So, the weird old man who owns this house is way cooler than we could ever hope to be. From a certain point of view, sure. He clearly wanted to reminisce about his glory days, casually dropping names of dead writers he knew. He kept mentioning Ken Casey and the electric Kool-Aid acid test. Seems like they were in the same beatnik milieu, though I couldn't tell if Ness saw it as a party or an experiment. Wasn't Ness a writer himself? I wonder if he was any good. If he was good, I haven't found any evidence of it. Damn. That was too mean, but still. For all we know, he's an acid casualty who was in the right place at the right time. I'm not about to go snooping for evidence to the contrary. I get it. I feel like he'll know somehow. I don't mean to sound mistrusting. I'm more worried about our security deposit than anything else. But if you're more comfortable digging, knock yourself out. You guys already went out to watch the Piercids? We went last night, yeah. It was unfortunate not to have the whole group there, but it was lovely. Did you actually see a comet? A meteor, not a comet. But yes, it was amazing. Humbling, kind of. Makes you feel kind of small, huh? Or now, is everybody getting along okay? There have been some bumps, but yes, it's been good seeing everyone. It's nice to be back in touch with everybody. It feels kind of like a dream. What? I'm glad you didn't get hurt. What does that mean? Glad to see you in one piece. That nobody got hurt, I mean. You're referring to the last time we went out to watch the Pierce hits? It's been on my mind, yeah. Emily, I wasn't paralyzed and I didn't go missing. I fell and hit my head. Sure, we spent a portion of the night at the ER, but it was its own kind of togetherness, wasn't it? I'm gonna start saying that to people randomly. Right? I've complicated feelings about that night for sure. I'm glad you didn't get hurt. And just walk away. I read something interesting about the homeowner. Oh yeah? What did you find? A newspaper article about Ness and his group. That's literally right next to you. Oh yeah, I read that one. He must have been pretty charismatic back then. Guess he still is now. There's just something about a man with followers that doesn't sit right with me. It could just be innocent 60s nerds doing their thing. I know, it's just like the start of a story that ends in a mass suicide. Pardon me. Everybody had followers back then, right? I guess even the best of 60s nerds had something to hide. Wow, we call out streamers, right? I didn't think many influential countercultural icons looked good, with the benefit of hindsight, but Ness seemed like a kind person. I'm choosing to take comfort in that right now. Anyway, it felt like Ness wasn't actually the star of that particular show. It seemed like his partner Clara was the actual mastermind. Do you know anything about the Clara that Ness is involved with? Was involved with? At least that's what I think, based on the way he talks about her. He talked about her? When? When he was showing you the house? Yes. He couldn't stop bringing her up. Like, everything about the house reminded him of her. Were they together? Decidedly not. Her name's Claire Jones. He said she had an engineering degree, that they met in the art community in the late 60s. They had kind of an art collective living here with them in the 70s and 80s. Very bohemian. They're not working together anymore? Nah, he talked in past tense. A lot of long, wistful looks. It was their youth, he said. She dabbled in the exploratory art installations, and he used his relationship with her to toy with what he called experimental areas in the realm of physics. Which means they were at the same parties. And on the same drugs, yes. But I think it went deeper than that. They had worked together for years, and Claire helped Ness set up electrical systems and security in the house. Apparently, the whole art collective thing disintegrated a long time ago, before Ness became a recluse. Any idea why the two of them fell out? None. I know that Ness hadn't really left the house for a few decades at that point. That, and bless him, he doesn't seem like he's the easiest person to get along with. And maybe I suppose that. In any case, Ness wasn't too eager to get into specifics. Why don't you go do something else, Emily? I don't want to waste too much of your time. You're not wasting my time. Come hell or higher waters. Part 1, Festivities. Someone in the corner was playing a soft bow poorly, and the theremin warble of it screeched through the house. Oh, there's so many things to like examine. How do I turn that page? Am I feeling this one? It's okay so far. Why? Are you losing interest? Is this the whole Frankenstein book? That's kind of crazy. Yo, Vinland, welcome in. Thank you for the 52 months. Appreciate it.
Hey, big boy.
Big boy's crazy. Thank you, man. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. No, I just didn't realize how much dialogue text there is. There's quite a bit. Hey, there's a missing book. Excuse me. You Dracula. Bees? Dead bees individually encased in tiny plastic wraps? Yeah, that's the scary part. Reading. This store is empty. Full of Christmas ornaments. Small plastic baby figurines. So I saw that the clock was stopped at 10:30. I'm assuming something's gonna happen at 10:30. Full rocks, tiny unmarked vials, full rulers. Inside drawer 12, there's a piece of paper. It's page 110. The text is about something called the Watcher that the writer or protagonist is afraid of. Where is the book this is missing from? Parker, thank you for the vials. I swear these are the last I'll need. Do you remember to change your bandages because I do not plan on taking you to the ER again. The work will be done soon. Rest assured, it is as convoluted as you fear. C. Clara. Most likely. Holy lightning strikes thrice. You are baptized in the great gunshot of it. The halo of your skull makes against the night. There is little to do but welcome it, that swallowing dark. Welcome what moves beneath your flesh. Greet the worms in your lungs. Here they are at home. Look to that distant star, that cold, coy wink, and rejoice. A new you has risen, is risen. Emerge from your skin, then discard the husk. You will not recognize the thing you used to be. From the dirt and from the skies we have made you whole, and from your hands falls a soft summer rain, from your eyes a cleansing fire. Cherish your rewards and look back upon the path you created to paradise. An altar, a chapel, that sacred place where you confess the things you thought you were better than. The computer is on an uninterruptible power supply. I guess that means it's important. The fuck? Just Minesweeper? I never really understood Minesweeper. 12. I'm pretty sure that's referring to the drawer that we opened. Flyer for electronic lock, maybe from the 80s. Claire, someone will be coming from the electronics company to do installation. Mother fucker. Oh. Oh. My chest. What is going on around here? Is this like almost roguelike where I'm probably gonna die quite a bit just to piece together more information? Everything's gonna be okay. You know, that makes me feel worse somehow. Crap. Sorry, everything got weird when he showed up. Strange power box mounts in the wallet. Looks like provides power. Yellow and black. Or yellow and blue. Hey, 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 where are you going? Hey, hey, I'm talking to you, bitch. She pushed me away. Hey. Oh, hell no. Megan. Do you know anything about a book with a monster called The Watcher? Yeah, that's the first thing I say to you. Not even how are you doing. The Watcher? I remember hearing that somewhere. Crap, it rings a bell, but I can't quite remember. Maybe you could ask Francine. She's good with books and whatnot. That lightning was intense. That was upsettingly loud. And it's not even raining out. Yeah, I noticed that too. Some kind of electrical storm, maybe? I'll be right back, guys. I heard something. I'm not pooping. And I was not shitting my pants. Ruff heard it too. Ruff and I heard a sound in our home. It just turns out our grocery bags fell in the closet. That's exactly what someone who was pooping shit in his own pants would say. Do you know what to do about the power outage? I'd like to know who actually... Both... The phantom pooper strikes again. That's crazy. Hal, we don't have any notes on what to do if the power's out. Guess Cliff would be the person to talk about this. Isn't he an electrician? So if the front door needs power to open and the power's out, we all know who walked in the front. I did. Y'all are mean. I'll end stream right here. Who would design it that way? I don't trust it at all. It seems pretty careless. Open the door. Bro, why are you standing like that? Cliff, hey. Oh, hey. You... Who are you again? Open the door. Cliff. You're looking at me like you know who I am. I don't think you do. Cliff. What is Cliff's problem? Hey, Cliff, you're ugly. I can tell Cliff asked her out and got turned down, right? Motherfucker, I'm trying to read. Let's open to a page about the old PC in the master bedroom. Apparently it's got an auto exec set to launch. Minesweeper is demo mode. However, after use, we're asked to spray compressed air between the keys to ensure the longevity. Apparently we were supposed to pack our own compressed air. What the fuck is this? What's cooking? Fire safety in the kitchen. First degree burns may appear swollen red. First degree burn only affects the first layer of skin. Second degree burns. Oh god, we're gonna have to know this, huh? This is weird because your siblings are Cliff and Emily? No way. Cliff Knight and Emily Knight? Third degree burns may appear white, black, charred, waxy, or leathery. Ooh. Are you safe in your kitchen? Blah blah blah. Eggplant parm? Yeah. Leathery. Why is that open? Yo, Mrs. Yuji made some garlic knots. You wanna share? It's about to be 10:30. I want to see if I'm correct. I'm keeping these two in my line of sight. Hey, hey, nah, nah. I said you stay in my line of sight. The game just auto saved. The tank controls though, kind of weird. That's what I thought. Yo, did Cliff and Megan just get clapped? You guys can't hear it, I don't think, but there's something like growling. Yeah, not Cliff. Anyway. Yeah, it's like snarling like a little bit. Isn't this just the premise of I Know What You Did Last Summer? It seems like it. It's getting louder. Yo, Jennifer Love Hewitt though? There's a tunnel near the floor that, when I look into the darkness, seems to stretch into infinity. Just looking at it makes me want to hyperventilate. I don't know, or I don't much want to know what's on the other end, but metal bars stop me from finding out. Is this the Minesweeper thing? Bro, hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that shit. There's no way I remember this. It's a question mark, yeah, but Of hollow tubes and animal spirits. Claire Jones, hydraulics. I can't tell if they're getting closer. Time is paused when I'm reading. Claire Jones, hydraulic cylinders, oil, human blood, 1979. The body is a machine. The body is a house. The same blood, the same thoughts, recycled, gushing, cellar to attic, atrium to ventricle. There is beauty to the well-oiled symphony of it. The furnace to the heart, the electric grid of nerve endings, lungs stuffed with absence, the organs swelling with proudly against the floorboards. The crawl space is littered with the corpses of animals and the bodies of men. The lights are on, there's nobody home. But a body gets sick. Wood rots, machines rust. Houses melt into something worse. Nature abhors a vacuum and will punish you for creating one. You will suffer the relentless function of your own decay. A body made to live, a machine built to die. There's... Woo! Woo! Damn, I got one shotted? Tank control suck. Is this supposed to be Clara? I think that was a mask. Horse faces. Oh, the door doesn't always start open. Bro, there's so many codes. Open the door. Chipped in Tipter, October 8th, 1978. Review, blah, 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 blah. I feel like it changes. I'm gonna try it though. Do you have different dialogue depending on Oh, it's like Happy Death Day? Francine, what the? Good to see you too, Francine. Are you doing alright? I was just here. Saw this place, all of you guys. Oh yeah, so I'm aware. It's not choosing the dialogue I'm picking though. I'm serious, Francine. Something is wrong. I was already here. We already did this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try saving people. Do you know anything about a book with a monster called the Watcher? Interesting. I feel like it's right up tip of my tongue. All right, that's from In Glass Darkly by Sheridan Le Fanu. Fanu. It's got a bunch of creepy stories in it. The hero is stalked by some sort of creature who calls the Watcher. There's also this fucked up bird that shows up. It's pretty great. Do you have a feeling of deja vu, Francine? Like, I have a feeling we've been here in this room before. In a nostalgia way, you mean? No, like literal. Then no. Yeah. You really can't talk when I talk about what happened, can you? Guess it's my imagination. Cliff was kind of shitty when I said hi to him. Have you noticed anything? Eh, anything other than his usual attitude? No, I haven't. You know how cold he can be. I'm sure he's just being rude for rudeness sake. So why we hang out with him? He's avoided eye contact, Francine. Emily, I get startled when Cliff does make eye contact. But now that I think about it, he's been rude to me too. He hasn't been himself when he is, and talking to Gary. I guess I just chalk that up to him being a jerk. Okay, so time doesn't pause when I'm doing the Minesweeper thing. Alright, let's take a look at this screenshot. Oh, it changes. And I can't check it unless the basement opens, which happens I think during the light outage. I never went here. Okay, I'm guessing that's the attic. Hey. Where did he just go? Hey, Emily. Gary, who are you talking to? I don't see anyone else here. Anyway. Cliff, you're an electrician, right? What do we do if there's a power outage? Not if you ask the IBW, but yes, I'm an electrician. Why do you ask? So I can't bring up what has happened because it just makes a bullshit dialogue. You never know. Nothing wrong with being prepared, I guess. All we need to do is reset the breaker, and that's a basic as hell fix. Problem is, the breaker box is usually close to the ground, which would be put in the cellar and the cellar's locked. Do you know how to unlock the cellar door? It's locked with the electric keypad that takes a 3-digit code. I've already tried some of the most common passcodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the lines and diagonals, really. Have you... You really... Wait, you tried to sneak the cellar already? Of course, it was the first thing I did when I got here. But we don't need to worry about that now. If it's open, let's head down there and get it fixed. There's a lock in the front door. Do you know why? You can unlock it. The lock seems like it needs power to unlock. Knew there was something I didn't trust about this place. Guess the fancy security system needs power to deactivate. Sounds pretty dumb. Am I able to save them? Like, do I have to talk to them while the monster's coming? Wait, does this house not have any other exits? Nope. I double checked as soon as I got here. Even the garage door doesn't work. Do you remember something messed up just now? Like I had this weird dream of something scary happening. What? Didn't you walk in the door like a minute ago after driving here alone? Should I be taking your keys? Okay. That would have been a welcome adrenaline spike buddy. Hills have eyes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So you don't remember the power going out? Okay, you can't ask that. If our smug detached irony led us right into this creepy old ghost. I can't say this. The car didn't stop for a second when we got to that abandoned go-kart track. Cliff peeled out of there so fast we barely even got a second look at the place. Still can't believe that wasn't a nightmare. Are you feeling okay, Emily? You look like you did when we got out there. Hey, yeah, get it, Megan. Yeah, why would that make me feel uncomfortable? Just like, I know how stressful it is to feel seen like that. That's sweet. It's a good scene. Francine was actually pretty worried you weren't going to come. She said you've been really busy with work lately. Guess I was also worried I wasn't going to come. Why? Oh, you know, deadlines for work that I'm doing. Well, hope you're not pushing yourself too hard. You and Francine must hang out all the time since she moved out there, huh? Yeah, for sure. Speaking of which, sorry again that I'm so late. The con took it out of me. We've all been there. It's okay. And anyway, we're still waiting on Pete. Can you tell me anything about Minesweeper? Because I'm not... Is anybody in chat good at Minesweeper? Because I need like a rundown how to play it quick. If the puzzle to escaping this game and living is to beat Minesweeper, I'm kind of fucked. You're decent? Alright, give me a quick tutorial or like how to play. I know the rules are simple, but I don't have the patience for it. I don't even really know the rules. Bless you, Doug. Megan, can you tell me anything about Minesweeper? Like the old PC game? Wait, have you not played Minesweeper? I haven't. Is that weird? No, it's not weird, but it does make me feel old, but also like a gamer. I think it's like the numbers indicate how many safe spots or dangerous spots there are nearby. Oh! You want to know how to play? Yeah. There's a grid of hidden tiles, and some of them are bomb mines, I guess, and you need to figure out which ones without dying. You start by just picking a random spot on the grid, and if you're lucky, it's not a mine. If it's a mine, you'll die instantly. The number is how many mines are in a square touching that square. Oh, am I buffering again? Fuck, I am. I'm dropping frames. I reset again, so hopefully that helps. Yeah, just let me know if it buffers again, I guess. So you just have to start again? Yep, the game should restart with a new board. If you click the empty space, it will clear it and any other empty spaces next to it. Numbered spaces show how many mines surround that space in any direction. You need to deduce which spaces don't have mines, and once you clear the others, you win. What do you want to know about this? I was just messing with the computer upstairs. There's a minesweeper on it, I can't figure out anything else about it. Oh, well, there's an old computer upstairs? I need to check it out. Francine and Gary have been sleeping in the bedrooms upstairs, so I haven't really had a reason to look up there. What time did that thing start? It was like late, right? Oh, I dropped more frames. Yeah, I think it was close to midnight. Am I here? So they each give me like a piece of information, right? Cliff tells me how to get the power back on. Megan teaches me how to play Minesweeper. Francine tells me about the monster. Gary is just kind of Gary at the moment. Emily, I've been wondering, how's Laura been? She's been your roommate now for what, almost 2 years? Laura? She's doing great. She's been out of the apartment more than usual for work stuff, but she's been good. Well, they've been living together for almost 2 years now. I'm really grateful for her. Oh, good. Is she still working in data entry? Data analysis, yeah. She's super supportive to me. How nice. I always regretted not getting to know her better. Yeah, she seemed to like you too. That time that you met, we went out to breakfast last week. That sounds nice. Emily, maybe you should go lie down or something. You've had a long night, haven't you? We're supposed to have a relaxing weekend. Yeah, maybe I just need to calm down. Check machine. Bro, there's so many codes. Two. So these two are mines. So this should be safe. This should be safe. This should be safe. These two are mines. Isn't this just clear then? Time out. Didn't I just beat it right here? Because in theory, this is a mine. This is a mine. That's a mine. This has one. Actually, oh yeah, this is a mine. Did I solve it? I don't know if like when you beat Minesweeper, like you get like level complete or something. Bottom left corner should be safe. But this has one. Right? do. It counts ones in the corners too. Not. Oh. Okay. Okay. I gotta take a screenshot of this. And it seems like if you do the puzzle early, the lights go out. Oh, duh, I don't need that. Wait, what? Why do they keep this? One panel. What does this mean? Oh, is this a path? This is a path. Yeah, because the Minesweeper's a 4x4. This is a 5x5. This is an exit. You go up 3, right 2, then left 3, then left 3 again. Oh my god. Okay. I see the Minesweeper thing. So, hold on. So am I supposed to click on the mines here or not the mines? Oh, I don't have time for this. Time out. So I need to pair them up. Positive, positive, negative, negative. So I need to beat Minesweeper. I need to beat this. This is interesting. Do you know what's up with Cliff? Like, is he mad at me? Oh man, is he acting like he's mad at you? He's actively cold shouldering. Yeah. Why would you stay in the dark? Huh. For all his bluster, Cliff usually is more of a passive aggressive kind of guy. I don't remember him saying anything particular or shitty. Come to think of it though, I don't remember him saying anything about you for a while. Even when I brought you up. You've been worried he resents me for moving away? Hate to validate a fear, but yeah. He keeps bringing up how you live in the big city, that you're too good for us. It was all he would talk about for a while, around the time he first started clinging to me constantly. Yikes. Sorry about that. It is what it is. You two are still super close, right? Poof. Yes, I wish I could get rid of the guy. I'm joking, I don't want to get rid of him. I'll bring this up to him. You and I both know he wouldn't react well if I actually talked to him about it. This is gonna take some subterfuge. What? Subterfuge. And I can't promise it'll be done by the end of the night, but I'll try to bring it up. Boy, I wish we could just talk to him regular style. Regular style. You and me both, but it'll be okay. Oh man, this is a little creepy. I see the autosave. You were looking down as if Duncan was trying to correct you. Oh, Rob is laying down with Dunk right here. My skin is crawling. What is the hell's going on with this house? I'm really scared. But this is okay, we're gonna be okay. Move, Gary! Alright, y'all gonna die, I guess. I wonder if he has like a set path. There's only a few places to hide from what I've seen. The upstairs is a loop though, so if I'm faster than him, then I have no problem. Or it. Zero awareness or preservation, these folks, right? Gary just stood there in the dark and just died. And I guess once the monster is out, you can't talk to them. I was figuring like, hey, look out. They're like, ah, I may just die. I don't hear the monster. Never mind, I hear it. So I have to play Minesweeper, and I have to play or that moving around the positive and negative wiring. I wonder if solves puzzles carry over. Oh, that would be nice. That would be like very roguelike. I'm hoping so. Part of me might not believe it because of the Minesweeper changes. So okay, I see. I see it. Ugly. Yo, if Noodle and I were trapped in a closet and the monster came by looking like that and he whispered that, I would have been dead. I would have left. We both would have died. So it looks like it can run if it hears you. Now I'm fighting that thing. Yeah, if it all it has is scissors, we're beating it up. Bro, how am I supposed to? I have to make the three negatives connect to each other. Then I have to make the three positives connect to each other. I have to beat Minesweeper, and then I have to figure out the water thing. Let's figure out if the puzzles carry over. Welcome back, Dunk. Does this change every time too? Because if so, I'm fucked. That monster can kill me, I don't care. I gotta use this time to learn. Yeah, son, I hear you breathing. One of those death is a feature games. I reckon Noodle, this is what you should do. Go to gas stations at night, and when a lady is by herself pumping gas, just say, I recognize you. Huh? You're the one with the sense of being better than the things you're better than. You're the one with the sense of being better than the things you're better than. You're the one with the sense of being better than the things. What the fuck does that even mean? He kind of looks like the one random dad at the end of The Walking Dead season 1, the Telltale one, the one that kidnapped Clem. Yeah. Can somebody decipher this first sentence for me into English? Vinland, you're the one with the sense of being better than the things you're better than. She's cocky. Okay. He couldn't just say that? Like, you're arrogant. What? I am there. I wouldn't even acknowledge this conversation. I would just drive away. What? Can I help you? I chose the wrong answer. Whenever I choose like the wrong dialogue, there's like a breath in my ear, like, ah. That's what I'm gonna say to random people. I am there. I'm trying very hard to leave there. If you're anything like me, you're probably expecting a reward, but winning only gets you in deeper. Are you trying to find a way to keep your elbows clean? I'm there with you. I see your left arm raised. I'm curious about the state of your right eye. Hey. Nah, you're not gonna be kind. I'm just trying to gas up my car, dude. I'm gonna get going. I chose the wrong answer. God damn it. Who do you show your ticket to? You go to the train station. The problem beside the train station. Are you going beneath the train station? Who do you show your ticket to? Have a good night. I love trains. I'm so confused. You're the only one that hasn't given me any like good piece of information. Hey Emily, I talked to Cliff about you. Oh, I didn't notice, but I noticed. Thank you, Gary. Oh, you talked to him? What did he say? Did it go well? You went very Cliff, but not too badly. I think this is just his way of showing he cares. Being a jerk, you mean? Yeah, sounds about right. The reality is, he misses you. He would never in a million years actually show it, but he misses you. And no one person can convince him somebody actually misses him back. Noodle, I miss you, man. He's not relevant to the story. He's just a guy with dementia who walked out of the house before his daughter noticed. Does this house give you Hills Have Eyes / Texas Chainsaw vibe, or is that just me? I mean, it's a little more. Duncan. 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 Hey. It's a little more austere than Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, I've been to Creepy Rental a couple times now. Not not my fault. Blue. Mama Chuck. There's something unnerving about it. It's nice, but it's like too nice, you know? Been looking around for hidden passageways, or at least a dumbwaiter to hide in. Does this house even have a dumbwaiter? There is no way this house doesn't have a dumbwaiter, or at least a lazy Susan. Riles? Riles. We need to have a conversation. Now we just need our wacky friend who never takes anything seriously to do a freak out mass killer prank. You know, as a misdirect. Would that have been Pete? Shit, maybe you're right. That means you could be here, dressed like a scary clown at absolutely any moment. You said the homeowner was weird about silverware? He's weird about everything. He left us a huge binder of instructions on how to lock doors and organize closets. Is that supposed to protect him or us? That's a great question. There are grapefruit spoons in there after all. I guess this place was just his whole world for too long. That house was a bit strange. It had the locked basement and then the sink in the second floor hallway. Yeah, it was just the sink, right? Yeah. Super odd. The other one, though? Locked, mysterious, dark shed. One of those holes in the ground that leads to a basement, but that was like covered up. Had one of those ceiling things that was locked up. He knew it inside and out, where everything was supposed to be. Oh, and also we just found out, Mr. Ness, he was really specific that he didn't want any knives in the house. For like insurance reasons? Most likely. I get a really weird vibe from this place. Damn it. I don't think Pete's going to make it. Where's Pete? I don't think anyone has heard from him today. He said he'd be here by like 6, but you beat him here. Y'all were actually in touch with him? Haven't heard from him forever. Huh, neither have I really. Why don't you catch up with the others? Inside drawer 12, there's a ripped piece of paper. It's page 110. Oh yeah, do I have the page now? No, I've always had the page. Oh, it connects the two. That's pretty nice. Alright, this is getting better. It is a lot of reading though. Not gonna lie. I can barely read. That book is down here. It's 110. I have to go 100 pages. Oh, I can at least hold it. So this is where the missing page from the study drawer came from. What do these colors? Ooh, ooh, colored bars. Time out. 1, 3, 3, 2. This is yellow. This is red. This is red. This is blue. Okay. Yo, Gary, why are you doing that? You're not as good at it as you think you are, you know that? What? The asking questions so you can control people thing. Like you can get the upper hand over people without them even knowing it. Like you can control everything. Are you angry at me? No. Gary pulled me aside this morning and told me you were worried about me. Purple and orange. Yeah, Cliff got relaxed. Gary got sit down. I'm worried about you too. I've missed you, Emily. What a weird way to show me that you miss me. I don't miss you. I'm sorry I'm late. Stop apologizing. Cliff, have you seen the power box in the living room? Oh yeah, that weird wall enclosure, a box like that controls electrical distribution. I bet he listens to Andrew Tate. Yo. I would rather die to the scissor monster than listen to Andrew Tate. Usually that'd be done with simple switches, but in this setup some of the wiring distribution is offloaded to the components inside the enclosure, which lets you choose where to send the juice. Looks like the power flows from the positive and negative terminals on the bottom to either the positive and negative pairs on the left or right. You need to line up the connections on top to form a continuous path from the terminals on the bottom to the matching pairs on either side, but you can only solve one side at a time. Oh, I thought you could solve both at the same time. Oh, I see. One's the yellow wire, one's the teal one. They go to different things, right? Just connect minus to minus. Yeah, I got that. That thing is so weird. It looks like a toy from the Smart Kid store. Yeah, it looks old and handmade and ridiculous. Handmade. Oh yeah, do you think the homeowner made it? I've noticed a few other gizmos around the house. That's my guess too, but I don't know why. If he didn't make it himself, he at least paid someone else to. The question is, why? I think he's concerned with security. If somebody's that worried, they probably shouldn't be renting out their house to strangers, and we should be sleeping outside. Also, FYI, that thing isn't going to work at all if it doesn't have power. That would probably be controlled from the main circuit breaker. I can't say this is going to be wrong. You really know this much about that power box? I don't know. I feel like I've seen one like it before somehow. Like a weird kind of deja vu feeling. I forgot what this went to though. I saw it briefly. Yellow wire. Is that code always going to be the same? We gotta test that out, right? In the basement. Right? And here's the path. Does that always change? Guess book. Wonderful one. I can manually open the basement if I have the code. Oh, there's. I love puzzle games, right? But I'm learning a lot of different kinds of puzzle, like Minesweeper. Pump should be set to 12 psi at all times. I'll figure you out later. I'm guessing it comes from here. How do I get in there? Okay, that's nice though. That's nice to know. Was there a 4-digit code anywhere? Because this is 1030. Geez, Megan, it's been so long. How have you been? Sure has. Though, I mean, the list of updates is short. Not a bad thing. Just like I'm still doing the same stuff. Working, gaming, having out of body experiences. You know how it goes. Out of body experiences. I'm not sure I do know how that goes. Maybe they're not out of body experiences exactly. What's it called? Sleep paralysis? Is that thing where you're held up in an icy grip, motionless as being beyond your understanding stares you through your doorway? Nah, that ain't it. Anyway, I'm good, is what I'm saying. How's your dad? Fine, I guess. If we just stick to talking about food and movies we like, then it's alright. Like, the only quality time I ever spend with him is watching TV in silence, and I think I'm fine with that. Have you ever tried to play video games with him? Nah, he thinks they're dumb and too much work. He's not wrong. How's the trip treating you so far? It's going okay. We've been having fun and it's good to see everybody. Everybody seems to have chilled out over the last couple of years. Even Cliff, though he's a little testy as usual. There isn't always a bean in the corner. What corner? Nature is cool and everything, but I think we're all getting tired. I would have been content to sit here and game the whole time. You're not getting the game time you're hoping for? Sorry, in relation to sleep paralysis. Oh, okay. That's not exactly what I mean. I've been sitting here gaming with Gary a lot today. I just get antsy when I'm supposed to be sitting and enjoying something meditative. Isn't that what drugs are for? You're right. Thanks for reminding me. What are you playing? This is a game called Purd Mystery. It's a super rare game that's mostly on unlicensed copies like this one. I'm the little guy with the hat. I'm getting attacked by birds, I guess. They're throwing eggs at... Oh, I thought they were pooping on. I thought it was poop. Wait, what's a purd? I don't know. That's what it says on the front. Pedo, other than the fact that they're irrationally violent, I don't know if they're different from normal birds. Is that the mystery the title refers to? I think it must be. I wonder what the people at Grubsoft had in mind. Grubsoft? I've never heard of them. I barely have either. From what I know, they were a splinter group that left another company and decided to make their own games, guerrilla style. They wanted to keep their identity secret since what they were doing wasn't exactly legal, but it seems like it limited their visibility or viability. That's why nobody ever played Purd game. That and the game itself is kind of whack. It says it's an egg jump action game. Too bad that genre never took off. You said it's an unlicensed game? Clone cartridges like this were popular in countries where the major consoles didn't get distributed or were too expensive. A lot of people had no way of knowing there was other option. The bootlegs were the only choice. Did anyone get in trouble for that? I don't know. Legally it's kind of a gray area, but I think nobody actually gave enough of a shit to take action on it. These things really flew under the radar, and in the US they're mostly remembered as a funny, shitty curio. But there are people like me who are just as interested in collecting them. For preservation's sake? That's part of it. I like to think I'm helping preserve the history of these games. Retro collection is usually predicated on nostalgia, like recapturing the feeling of your childhood and getting back things that you feel lost to time. The truth is, I didn't like my childhood, and I'm glad most of that stuff is gone. I'm sorry, Megan. Thanks. I'm over it. I know your childhood was no picnic either. Or do you like Tengen and add a chip that briefly shorts out the authenticity chip so you don't need to buy Nintendo made cartridges? That would be the way to do it. It wasn't, but can we commiserate together so it was worth it, right? Sure. The only things I'm nostalgic for are things that I didn't actually have. Things that I wanted but never got to touch. Or things I never knew existed. Like this copy of Purd Mystery. I'm excited to be able to play it while I'm here. Where did that thing come from? Purd Mystery was just here waiting for me when I got here. You can play it too. Go ahead and give it a try. Emily, you should go do what you gotta do. Bro, you gotta do something, man. Space fact. I don't really care. Blah, blah, blah. Hi Emily, I've been wanting to say to you, this morning I heard Cliff talking with Gary about how much he misses you, and Now he's frustrated that he hasn't heard from you in a while. I'm guessing those weren't the words Cliff used. No, they weren't. He was really spitting venom to all of us. Damn. Fuck Cliff. That was interesting to hear Gary speaking on your behalf. Working to be sure Cliff would be excited to see you. Cliff was that down on me, huh? You know how fickle Cliff is. He does have a short memory. Right, I think Gary just needs to remind him how much he cares about you. It was very prescient of him to do that before you got here. Okay. Somehow, I can't say this. Gary said Cliff has been talking about this for a while. Guess that's how we knew. Gary said, yeah. Do you have a feeling of deja vu, Francine? Like I have a feeling we've been here in this room before? I haven't, actually. In a nostalgia way, you mean? No, like literal. Then no. Are you doing okay? Oh, I found something else about Parker Nats. Really, that's interesting. What did you find? Instructions for a high-tech security system. But after living in this house in the middle of nowhere for such a long time, who could he been trying to keep out? Or in? The note mentioned something about a cage in the cellar. Can't tell if it's some kind of special creepy paranoia or just some normal old guy paranoia. There's a lot of reading. If you got Groundhog Day, what would you be doing? Ooh. Lottery numbers? Maybe? Megan's self-isolating. Is she doing okay? No, it's nothing serious. It's clearly exactly what she wants to do, even though she's been spending a lot of time on the trip staring at that screen. Admittedly, it's a pretty cool old screen. Sure. I mean, her curiosity is always infectious, even if she has a narrow focus. But back then, you were a real post for me to hitch myself to. You being there made that night manageable for me. Same. Okay. Does tonight feel kind of weird to you? What's the plan for tonight? Later this evening? Okay. An artist statement about the hydraulic pumps in the house. Like the one in the bathroom? Yeah, I think so. Turns out they're actually filled with blood. Blood? Like gallons of it? Guess not, but like a little bit of blood. So the people that live in this house just want to put their signature on it? Seems that way. Think some kind of metaphor. Anyway, I guess this puts a point in the weirdo artist column instead of the mad scientist column. Still weird though. How come you spend all your time in the study, Francine? We're on a weekend trip with a group of friends. We don't see that often. Everybody's downstairs enjoying the evening together, and you're alone reading this guy's book collection. What's got you so interested in him? In Nest? I don't know. It just seems like he's lived a fascinating life. Can't claim to have any particular interest in the culture he was a part of, but there's something appealing about a primary source. We got access to everything there is to know about him. The answers are all here. It's been good seeing the other kids, but we'll have plenty more time together. I'm not gonna be able to sit here reading these books forever. A creepy piece of writing about transformation. So that one, I think Ness left it out in the hopes we would read it. Kind of insidious, isn't it? Talking about shedding the husk you're trapped in and becoming something new or whatever. It's pretty culty, yeah. Plans for some kind of project. Like he was building a machine. The materials were like copper wiring, a glass porthole, tungsten lining. I'm sorry, what? Tungsten lining? What were they building? A particle accelerator? Right? It sounds like some kind of experimental torture device. You asked me why I was so interested in this. How about you, Emily? Why are you doing so much? Why are you doing so much digging? I feel like we're living this guy's history. I can't help but be curious about him. It's a very sweet justification for this invasion of privacy. But Emily, you just got here. You haven't even unpacked your bag. Worrying about get-togetherness in this group had, from what it sounds like, I guess that happening a thing where a bunch of literates would gather and do drugs and perform. I don't really know all the ins and outs, but that's the impression that I get. Sounds like people would get up and present some pretty interesting art sometimes. But that's secondary. Pretty sure the drugs were the main attractive. Yeah, lots of drinking and drugs in there for sure. Near the end, Ness says he took some women to the attic to show them his accumulate. Hey, yo, what? That's crazy. Unless that's a double entendre, I'm guessing it's some sort of machine. Something. Nothing good comes of a reclusive old man building something in his attic. Unless it's like a model train. Even then, it's debatable. And hold on. Was that a story here in this house? I think so. What other house would it be? So does that mean the accumulator is in this house with us? Oh wait, the plans must be for the accumulator. Gosh, what have we stumbled into? They use the accumulator as part of their like drug poetry crying orgies, right? uh, was there straight up mad science happening in this house? Seems someone at least tried to do mad science in this house. Thought Ness was eats 3 almonds a day, so he'll live forever. Unusual, not this. This is something else. You get a really weird vibe from this place. I don't think I find architecture particularly frightening. It's empty. So it's coming from upstairs. The attic room, I'm assuming. check iron door. Oh, oh, thank you. I move all of them at the same time. Oh, I get it. I think I get it. Invoice for delivery of 2 industrial grade Galnarines generators to the house. Attached to handwritten note. Parker, I thought your accumulator was an acoustic device. Why are we suddenly looking to generate more power than we could use in a year? Clara. Radon, the silent killer. Odorless, colorless, deadly. Please tell me I don't need to know the 4 PCI liter radon is equal to 100 chest x-rays. $278. I'm guessing that's to the basement. So I gotta figure out the water pump thing and this thing. So I need to connect the yellow wire to this to unlock the front door.
You're back, I think. I can hear you.
Am I back? For now. It's so weird that it's like intermittent. Like it's here, then it's not. It's kind of annoying though. I like the puzzle aspect in this. This is pretty cool. A lot of reading though. A lot of reading. Hopefully we back. What is that? What is that? OBS. Yeah, I dropped frames again.